So AOHI have sent me this, the Future Racing cable set, effectively an all singing, all dancing USB charging and data cable. And I'm really excited to share this with you. You can see straight away from the presentation here that this is going to be a premium product. And there's a number of features that this cable offers, including the fact that it is somewhat modular. You can see we have these short cables here, but also the extension connection as well, along with this nice presentation case, which we're going to take a look at too. So let's take a look at everything that comes in the box a little bit more closely, and then I'm going to explain to you the specifications of this cable and what makes it just so fantastic. So we have the two USB cables here, USB Type A and USB Type C. Both of these are fantastic build quality. They use TPE insulation, which is not cheap, okay? It's really good quality insulation. It's going to keep these protected from many environmental factors. And not only these cables here, but also the main extension cable, and they use graphene in the connectors too. Next up, we have the extension cable itself, and this will allow you to extend your cable up to 100 centimeters. And pretty obvious and self-explanatory how this works. You have the extension connection here, and then you just fit in the cable that you want to use with this. There are two arrows, which are probably difficult to see on camera, but easy to see in real life. One on each side here, just to show how to link these together. And that's pretty much all there is to it. You don't need to use the extension cable if you don't want to. Okay, you can keep this to one side if you are happy to use this short cable here, or one of the two short cables. And then finally, we have the protective rubber case. And just to show you this in action, we can put the cable into there, and we can also put in these shorter cables as well. And we'll just take them all back out again for now. So what I'm going to do now is, using the Future Racing cable set, is connect my phone to this power bank here and start charging it. And as I do that, I'm going to explain some of the specifications of these cables to you, so you know exactly what you are going to be doing with them. Okay, so my Android phone has a USB-C port, which means I'm going to be pairing this to the charger with a USB-C cable. And all I need to do here is connect one end into the phone, one end into the charging port. And alas, as you can see, that's all I need to do. I haven't used the extension, but I will show you that in a moment. Before I do, let me just go over some of the specs here of the cable itself. Now, it does support up to USB 4, which is up to 40 gigabits per second transfer speeds. Absolutely, at the moment anyway, the best of the best when it comes to transfer speeds. Of course, you will need to use devices that support those speeds, but the cables are fully backwards compatible with lower USB technologies. So whatever your device supports, you will get the most out of with this cable. In terms of power, again, best of the best really. Power delivery 3.1 or up to 240 watts possible through charging. Even this beastly power bank only supports up to 100 watts max. So yeah, definitely future-proofed this cable. The cable does support up to 8K displays if you want to use this for video. And one really neat little feature, I don't know if you guys can see this on camera, but there is actually a blinking LED here, and this is going to be a charge level indicator. But let's go ahead and just connect the extension cable now as well. And using the extension cable won't interfere with the actual specification. You'll still be getting the great performance from this cable as if you were just using the single attachment. But I also have the Type A connector as well, which is going to be useful for when I need to connect anything to a USB adapter. In fact, I can go ahead and show you that right now. Let's disconnect the Type C to Type C. Plug that into there. Again, just making sure the arrows match up. Disconnect that from there. Plug the USB-C into my phone. And then plug the Type A USB into the Type A connector on the charger. Well, it's difficult to see, but trust me if you can't, my phone is now charging. It's already on 22%. But folks, I think the Future Racing cable set here is probably the pinnacle, I would say, in USB cables. Okay, it's going to do absolutely everything you need it to do, and it's future-proofed as well. So thanks for stopping by, checking out the video. I'll see you next time.